Hey y'all, how's it going? Okay, I just filmed this entire video and then I looked on my flip camera and it was completely not there. I don't know what is wrong with this thing. So I'm filming this on my flip and on my phone. I'm looking at you phone. So whichever one this ends up on, I'm sorry if I'm not looking into the viewfinder at the right time. It's only because I have two cameras going at the same time. Sorry. This video is about my no sugar diet that I'm on right now. It's actually a Candida diet, if you want to look that up. C-A-N-D-I-D-A diet. And the reason I went on this is because I was on antibiotics in the end of December for sinus ear infection. I guess over time your body gets to where it's tired of the antibiotics and, you know, the yeast that's in your gut just feeds on it, you know, and so you'll get what is called thrush in the mouth, and this is like really common in babies and old people, but you can also get it just from taking antibiotics one time. It's quite scary. So I didn't even realize I had thrush till I noticed that it was after I finished my antibiotics, and also I was on steroids too, so I think both of those things were like just too much, you know. I noticed that my tongue just felt swollen. I was like, what is going on with my tongue? I looked at it and it had like teeth marks on the side, which if you have teeth marks on the side of your tongue, that means that your tongue is swollen because it's trying to fill up the space and there's not enough room. I also noticed that my tongue was a little white, and tongues are not supposed to be white, they're supposed to be pink. I told my doctor when I went back in for the flu, which I had after. Yeah, I know. And so she said, you know, she didn't do the thrush test or anything because that's like more money and I don't have insurance, but she gave me the thrush medicine. Anyway, it's called nystatin and I'm about almost finished with it, but I ended up doing some research. Okay? I'm one of those people that's like, why do I have this? What's causing it? You know, how do I get rid of it? I did my research and I found out that the medicine by itself, sometimes it won't work. Sometimes it will. Depends on the, you know, how bad your case is and everything. And I don't think I have a bad case of it, but I just don't want to have this again. I decided to clear all the yeast out of my body. If you want to research what yeast does to your body, go look. It's not a happy thing. Yeast is not a good thing at all. We do have some naturally in our gut that we're born with, but what happens is you get an overgrowth after taking antibiotics and other medicines too. So I guess after all these years, my body was just like, that's enough. So I'm going to share with you guys what I've been eating, and it's been a week, 7 days since I started this, and it's been a lot easier than anything I've done. I mean, diet-wise. The easiest one was becoming a vegetarian. And by easy, I mean I wanted to do it. The difference between becoming a vegetarian and doing this diet is like, vegetarian, it's like, oh my god, I can't eat anything now. You know, what am I going to eat? Because everything is meat and you can't, you know, how am I supposed to, blah, 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 blah. And so this was a little different. Still sick a little bit. On this diet, meat is okay, but I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat it. Here's what I have been eating. I have this for breakfast. It's Irish oatmeal. It's very good. I don't know why it is so much better than just Quakers or something, but oh my gosh, it's like way better. You can find that at the grocery store. Anywhere. I'm not in Ireland, so despite my shirt, I'm not there. So I have that, and then I'll add like some strawberries. Speaking of fruit, on Candida diet, you cannot have fruit with the exception of berries and green apples. I guess it's they actually have less sugar in them, and you're supposed to eat them sparingly, so I don't eat too much berries every day. No grapes, nothing like that especially. Grapes have mold, so you can't eat them. So I'll do that, and then I'll mix agave with it. I got this at Sam's for like $13, and it's a lot. It's 5 pounds. 5 pounds of agave. This one's organic, gluten-free. It's a sugar replacement. It does not have sugar. I have also in the morning for my coffee, I have soy milk, non-GMO always, and I switched from vanilla to original, so I get a little bit less sugar. This only has 3 grams of sugar. That's the one thing I'm allowed to cheat on, is with my coffee. So I'm getting 3 grams of sugar in the morning. Oh my lord. And I heat that up and I put the instant coffee in there, and then I sweeten it with a little bit of agave. Just as much as I can handle, you know what I mean? And then, you know, I'll eat like quinoa, which is so good. You can do a lot of stuff with quinoa. Same that you could do with rice. And I have flaxseed, which I put in everything. Flaxseed is so good for you guys. It's like ridiculous how good it is. I can have any vegetables I want, with the exception of mushrooms, which are a fungus. So any kind of fungusy vegetable you can't have, but there's like barely any. So, and that's fine. I mean, I love my mushrooms, but I can handle it right now. I went to Whole Foods and I got some rice thins. They're brown rice and they're salted a little bit. They're really good. I was surprised. I mean, I thought they were going to be gross. For real. They're not. And then I got this flavor, which is vegetable, and also brown rice, but they have some vegetable on them. And it had, what is in here? Carrots, garlic, onions, bell peppers, which I do not like bell peppers, but I can't really taste them. Tomatoes, sea salt, citric acid, which is good. That's it. So I eat those. And then I got almond butter. This is really good almond butter. It's the cheapest one. It does not have added sugar. I take the almond butter and I'll put it on the rice crackers. The one's not the vegetable, but the other one. Or I'll take it with this stuff. Cacao powder, which is 100% cacao. Not the Hershey's crap, which is 100% cocoa. It's been processed. Good stuff. It's so healthy for you. So if you like chocolate, you know, get this. And it was like $7. But this is gonna last a long time, guys. I mean, it's huge. You can also get maca powder, which is good for you. I can't take maca because I have migraines. So if you have migraines, don't use maca. And some of the things that I cannot have are dairy. I cannot have any dairy. There's, you know, some people say you can have cheese, specific cheeses, which I don't understand because cheese gets moldy. I don't see how you can have that. So I have not had any cheese. I've not had any dairy with the exception of yogurt. I have had yogurt. But I noticed that the yogurt bothers me. It does make my tongue swell up again. So this is a very interesting experiment. I'm actually discovering I might be intolerant to dairy. I do know that cheese does not do this to me. So I don't know. I think it's like a totally different situation. But as of right now, I'm not having any dairy anymore. I finished my yogurt. It was plain yogurt, nothing added. And so I'm not going to be having any more of that. Something else I cannot have, which is just very sad. Beer. Wine. None of that. Cannot have beer or wine. I mean, really, guys? How am I supposed to do that? It's alright. I can handle it. And I can have alcohol, though. I can have hard liquor. So that's not that bad. Not that I've had any. I haven't really wanted any. I guess because I've been sick and been taking medicine for that. So I haven't really thought about it. For dessert. Okay. Since this is a no sugar diet, I have come up with a little solution. And it's only one thing, but it's still like, oh, you know, because I didn't have any dessert for 7 days. Until yesterday when I figured this out. I took the almond butter, okay, the cacao powder, and a wee bit of agave, and I mixed them all together. And it made this paste, kind of like Nutella. And I just ate it like that, on a spoon. So good. Oh my god. When you haven't had any dessert and you're a dessert person, it's like, you know. However, I figured out that I could take all those items with some almond milk and ice and make a smoothie. That's right. So if I want ice cream, there's my solution. I think some of the hardest parts is going to be like my daughter's birthday's coming up this week, and she's going to have cake or cupcakes, whatever, and I have to make a decision if I'm going to eat a cupcake or a sliver of a cupcake or something. I'm actually very nervous because I don't want to ruin what I've already accomplished, so we'll see. And then one more thing that I was not planning on happening during this diet that just happened. I lost over 5 pounds. I was about 139 to 140 depending on the day, and now I'm 134.2 as of today. So, you know, I haven't been exercising because I feel like crap, and so this is just from not eating sugar. So if anyone wants to try it, just the no sugar part of it, then go for it, because you will probably lose some weight. My husband, he's not doing a no sugar, he's just doing, like, he's just eating a lot more vegetables and less, you know, carbs like crackers and white bread and stuff like that. He does eat bread and everything, like wheat, whole grain stuff. Less beer, not no beer, but less beer, and he's lost 10 pounds. Of course, he's a guy, so he's going to lose way more than me. Ain't that the way it goes? But anyway, so this diet has actually done some good, and I am taking supplements. I'm taking my multivitamin, calcium, vitamin D is in my multivitamin, vitamin C, riboflavin, magnesium citrate. Oh gosh, there's more. I can't even remember. It's split up in the day, so I don't take it all at once. And part of that is because I'm sick, and then the riboflavin and magnesium citrate is replacement pills for my migraine medicine. I'm coming off my migraine medicine, and this is to keep me from getting them. It's a kind of an experimental thing I'm doing with my neurologist, so hopefully that works out. Anyways, I should go. This is getting really long, and starting to get a little dry throat from talking. But I will update you guys every 1 to 2 weeks. I haven't decided yet. If anything interesting happens, then it may be more often. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of you who watch. There's not that many, and I don't care. I just appreciate you. So, I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.